Here we are, the inaugural Geektacular match here for this friendly. I am Robert, the Hobbit Parker, and I'm here playing against the King, Kaleb Koho.
Well, I'm in the Geektacular division here of the Fan Discord League. This is going to be great. Who am I playing? The Hobbit? Who?
We're good friends, but I am gonna annihilate him today. I currently have 3 championships in Geek Fan Leagues. I'm the Fandom Fights Singles Champion, Multiplex Fandom Fights Team Champion, and Full Metal Geek Singles Champion.
See, Robert, last time we faced one-on-one in Intergeekdom, I was but a boy. A small child that stepped into these fan leagues and did not understand what questions or Swamp Thing were.
And I fully expect to destroy Kaleb. We haven't played singles in Intergeekdom in like a year and a half, so I'm excited to see if he's grown and changed as a competitor. I'm sure he hasn't.
And now I have seen not Swamp Thing, not just Swamp Thing, but the return of Swamp Thing many a time. You face but a prince. I am now the king, and you are now going to see what it's like to lose.
But I am very excited to beat him here today. I'm really excited to play in the first Geek League, or the first Geek match. It's a huge honor, so thank you all for doing this. Thank you all for putting this together.
To come so close to accomplishing what you wanted to be undefeated in singles for so long. It's gonna come to an end today. You're gonna fall just so close and just fail.
But yeah, Kaleb, I'm sorry, you're going down. Let's be real.
It's a mad world, baby, and you're all just living in it. The Mad King is here. All hail the king.
Good afternoon, Movie Trivia Face-Off fans. I am DJ Snacks, and welcome to this inaugural Geektacular competition. Today, we're bringing in 2 stalwarts of the other fan leagues from Multiplex and Full Metal Trivia. We're bringing in the champ himself, Robert the Hobbit Parker, and one of his longtime competitors, Kaleb the Mad King Koho. Boy, those some good introductions. What do you say there, other guy?
Yeah, I mean, I'm super excited to get the Geektacular division started, and we couldn't have picked a better matchup to kick things off here. We have 2 guys who are experienced. They both had a lot of success from what we've heard in the other fan leagues. They know each other well, and I don't think there could have been a better matchup to introduce this new division.
All right, Movie Trivia Face-Off fans, you can see that is not David the Spaniard Garcia. That is the other guy, Tyler Goebel. He'll be joining me today to call this fantastic match. We're going to get right into it. I'm going to start some introductions now. Here we go. Introducing first. He is the Full Metal Trivia Geek Division Champion. He is the Multiplex Geek Trivia Champion. He is the #1 contender in the Geektacular division here in the Full Metal. Excuse me, we're not Full Metal. He plays in Full Metal. He is the #1 contender in the Movie Trivia Face-Off League, Robert the Hobbit Parker. All right.
What's up, Robert? How are we feeling about today's match?
I am ready to go. I'm very excited.
All right.
All right.
As am I.
Man, a few words. Let's get it busy. And his opponent today, ranked in the top 5 competitors here in our Geektacular division. He is also representing Multiplex Entertainment. Now, into the movie trivia face-off leagues, he is Kaleb the Mad King. What's happening, Kaleb?
Not much time to kill a hobbit. Might as well call me Smaug. Let's do this.
I dig it.
You're wearing a blazer. That's a first.
I know. I figured I'd have to dress up for your funeral, that's all.
Now that they're both here, we're getting some trash talk going.
Kaleb, are you ready?
Born ready.
Hobbit, are you ready?
Let's do it.
Tyler, are you ready?
I am.
Let's get ready to face off.
All right. So we're heading into round one here. I will go ahead and explain the rules here for round number one. All right. Each competitor will receive 10 questions in random categories throughout the Geektacular division. Competitors will have 15 seconds to write down their responses. We will ask competitors to show us their whiteboard and say the answer out loud when we come to them for their response. All questions in round number one are worth 1 point, and a perfect round one will trigger a bonus question just to that competitor. I'll remind competitors now of their JTE rule. If you want a question repeated, didn't hear it, trying to buy yourself a little extra time, just go ahead and ask us to repeat the question. You have up to 3 for the match, and each competitor will have 1 challenge. All right. Competitors, do you understand the rules?
Let's do it.
All right, let's get started. First question in this inaugural Geektacular division match comes from the category of DCEU. The DCEU, is that what they're calling it now? Okay.
Who knows what they're calling it now?
All right, well, the question is, what does Diana call her sword in Wonder Woman?
Good, strong first question. I believe what are they calling the DCEU would be actually a round 3 question.
You're probably
good.
right. That's a pretty tough question to answer nowadays. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right, what you got, Hobbit?
God killer.
And Mad King?
God killer.
That is correct. 1 point each.
All right. Starting off strong, each getting the first answer. All right. Question number 2 comes to you in the category of the Wizarding World. The question is, what does Dumbledore leave in his will to Hermione?
I've never watched many of the Harry Potter movies, and the Spaniard hates me for that.
I tried to go back to them when they were posted on HBO, and I got through about 3.
Strength. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right. Looking for answers, starting with Kaleb.
Definitely not. Time Turner.
That is incorrect. And Robert?
It's chicken scratch handwriting, but it's his personal copy of the Tales of Beetle the Bard.
That is the correct
We
answer.
will take that, yes.
Yikes.
So Robert takes a 2-1 lead.
Looked a lot like Jane Fonda to me. No.
Question 3 comes from the category of Middle Earth. Middle Earth. Question is, what saves Bilbo and the dwarves from being eaten by trolls in the movie The Hobbit? One of my
A
favorite
3-hour
movies.
movie about walking.
Middle Earth is one of my strengths, and it's one of the good categories that I have in Geektacular.
That is certainly not one of mine.
5, 4,
I do enjoy the original trilogy.
2, 1. Pens down. And Mad King.
Sunlight.
And Hobbit.
Gandalf breaking a rock, the dawn, sunlight.
You do have the sun in there. So
Yeah, I have the sun. His line is, the dawn will take you all.
Yes, that is the line.
I'll defer to your judgment on that one, DJ. All right. Question number 4 comes to you in the category of the MCU. The question is, upon his release from prison, where does Scott Lang first have a job in Ant-Man?
Yes.
That's a good question.
This is an excellent question.
I mean, you know, Indiana Solo and the Fellowship of the Ewoks shirt, so I better know questions, right? Right.
You out-nerded me today.
Ken Knapsack out-nerded us. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right. Looking for answers. Kaleb.
Baskin Robbins.
That is correct. And Robert?
Baskin Robbins always finds out.
Baskin Robbins certainly does. Oh, he stole my joke.
T-shirt available at tpublic.com. Your next question comes from the category of Star Wars, nothing but Star Wars.
I'm glad you're asking this question and not
Your
me.
question is, what was Darth Vader's reason for arriving unexpectedly at the second Death Star, much to Moff Gergerard's chagrin?
I think you made up all those words.
I think we're looking for the reason that Darth Vader came to the second Death Star, unannounced. 5.
Repeat the question.
Repeat the question.
Oh, I'll take it. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'll take it. That's fine. That's on me.
Okay.
Robert did ask first, so we have to use his JTE. Question again. What was Darth Vader's reason for arriving unexpectedly at the second Death Star? And even Ken Knapsack will tell you it's not easy to say Moff Gergerard.
Yes, that's why I took the even questions.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And Hobbit.
Here to put him back on schedule?
That is correct. Kaleb?
I said to prepare for the Emperor's arrival.
Sorry, I can't take that as an answer. Robert's still perfect through 5 questions. 5-3 lead.
Still perfect through 5. All right. Heading on to question number 6. Question number 6 comes to you in the category of Marvel. All right. And the question is, what Marvel property has a 1986 movie produced by Lucasfilm?
Unfortunately, I have seen this movie.
This was our
Same.
replacement question.
I've seen this like 4 times.
I've seen it like
this
twice.
movie. 5, 4,
Yikes.
3, 2, 1. Pens down.
Yeah, Kaleb.
That'd be Howard the Duck.
That is correct. And Robert.
It's got a very catchy song, Howard the Duck.
All right. They both knocked that one out.
Long before he made his cameo in Endgame.
Yeah, and Guardians 1 and 2.
Your next question is from the category of mixed bag. These could be from anywhere, so be prepared. What is the name of the nightclub at the beginning of Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom? This is a solid question.
It is a solid question.
I gotta find out who wrote this one. This is a solid.
Our question writing team's doing a great job.
They're fantastic.
Shout out to them, by the way.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're gonna start with the Hobbit
Club Obi-Wan.
and the Mad King.
Club Obi-Wan.
Correct. 1 point each. That is now a 7-5 lead for the Hobbit.
All right. That is 7-5 there for Robert. All right, as we head into question number 8. Yes, question number 8 comes to you from the category of Star Trek. This is another excellent question. How many Star Trek movies include a Roman numeral in their title?
This is a tough question.
We're going to go ahead and give them 20 seconds here.
Yep, you get extra time on this one. Because Star Trek is another one of my strengths. Star Trek, Star Wars, Middle Earth, I'm pretty good at. Everything else, not so much.
When I ran through the doc, I actually surprised myself that I knew this one.
So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, Kaleb.
That'd be 5.
That's correct. And Robert?
2 through 6. 5.
That is correct. So the perfect round continues here. I believe we are at a score of 8-5. Is that what you have, DJ?
8-6. 8-6.
8-6.
That is
Trying
what
to
I
cheat
have.
Caleb out of a point.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Welcome to the
deserves
rest
it.
of the fan leagues.
He deserves it.
All right, your penultimate question in this first round comes from the category of movie quotes. Movie quotes. The question is, what 2 MCU characters said, "We have a Hulk"? And as good as I am with the MCU, I don't know if I could have gotten this question.
This one would take me a second, I think, to think about, but it is another absolutely excellent question.
5,
Done again.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And we'll start with the Hobbit.
Tony Stark and Loki.
And the Mad King.
Iron Man and Loki.
We will take both of those
Got it.
answers. Still rolling.
All right. So here we come to the final question, potentially in round number 1. Robert here still working with a perfect round. Score of 9-7. Heading into question number 10, we'd like to remind everyone that if Robert completes the perfect round, he will receive a bonus question. All
No
right.
pressure.
No pressure.
Question number 10 comes to you in the category of DC. The question is, who directed 1982's Swamp Thing?
No, of course.
And if you saw the promo at the beginning of this video, you know how funny this is.
Yes, you understand why we're all laughing. Make sure you watch the promo to get that. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pens down.
All right, Caleb, I'm guessing you've got this one.
Wes Craven.
That is correct. And Robert?
Wes Craven.
Perfect
Wow,
round.
and he finishes out the
10 for 10.
perfect round.
All right. You will not have to use your whiteboard to answer your bonus question, Mr. Parker. All you have to do is give us the answer if you have it.
Sure.
And for the bonus point for your perfect round, your question is from the category of heroes and villains. Name one of the Warriors 3 in the Thor franchise.
We'll go with Volstagg.
That is correct.
Fandral and
Ask him, he can
Hogun.
name you all of them.
Plus
He
Fandral
did.
and Hogun.
He did.
That is impressive.
Plus,
Oh, wow.
Lady
Oh,
Sif
wow.
Warrior 3. But...
Man, very impressive opening round for the champ. Not unexpected. Caleb hang tough with him. We have an 11-8 lead for the Hobbit after round 1.
Yeah, as great as Robert was in round number 1, getting a perfect round, Caleb, I would imagine against pretty much any other opponent, would likely have a lead right now with 8 points heading into round number 2 here.
He's showing why he's one of our top 5 competitors in the Geektacular division. All right, we're going to move on to the second round now.
All right, now we are going to head into round number 2, which is also known as the wheel round. All right, in this round, each competitor will take a spin of the wheel. All right, if they do not like the category that they land on the first time, they do get 1 mulligan spin. That is unless the wheel lands on opponent's choice. All right. Once they have selected a category, each competitor will get 5 questions from chosen category. Questions are going to be worth 2 points. However, you can ask for multiple choice, in which case the value of the question will drop down to 1 point. There is no penalty for missing a question in round number 2. However, your opponent can steal if you give an incorrect answer. All right, now, Robert, you are in the lead. So would you like to spin first, or would you like to defer to your opponent?
I'm going to go first.
All right, he's going to go first and continue to try to put pressure on. DJ, let's go ahead and let's get a spin of that wheel for Robert.
All right, here we go with the spin.
Going around.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
Spinner's choice.
Spinner's choice.
Can't roll
Spinner's
spinner's
choice for Robert.
One raise gonna take.
I'm going to take Wizarding World.
He's
Oh,
going to
nothing.
take Wizarding World.
All right.
All right. Wizarding World in round number 2. DJ, would you like for me to do these, or you want to take this?
You take this one first, sir.
All right. I will be administering your questions in round number 2 in the category of Wizarding World. All right, so let's get started. Question number 1. What is the name of Hagrid's giant 3-headed dog?
Fluffy.
That is correct for 2 points. So he continues to roll on. Your second question in the realm of Wizarding World. What is the language of serpents?
Parcel tongue.
Another correct response. Continues to be perfect through the match. What a match. All right. Your third question, cruising along. In Wizarding World, what is Harry Potter's father's name?
James.
Another 2 points. Another 2 points for Robert as he just continues to fire through these things lightning style. All right. Question number 4. What is the name of the orb that reminds the user of something that they have forgotten?
It's a Remembrall.
Give him another 2 points.
This is impressive.
This is a very impressive showing here.
Geektacular division, take notice.
And I just want to point out that a Remembrall is a bit of a lazy name for something that helps you remember
A
something.
little bit, yeah.
That's fair.
All right. All right. Your final question in round number 2. Wizarding World. What is the name of Dumbledore's Phoenix?
Fox.
That is correct. Give him another 2 points. He has been perfect through round number 1. He has rolled perfect through round number 2, not even requiring a single question to go to multiple choice. The only knock on him right now is that he used one of his repeats earlier in the match, and I don't know that it's going to come up.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to have to worry about it. I mean, but you don't get a bonus question for going perfect in round 2. Sorry. All right, we're going to go back over to the wheel.
All right, back over to the wheel. And
And
Caleb,
whenever
let's
you're
see if
ready,
you can
Caleb.
find a little bit of luck over here.
Doubtful, but we'll find out.
All right.
Here we go. Oh, no. Don't do it.
Oh,
Don't do it to him.
stop.
I
Oh,
will
it
keep
parked
that.
on it.
I will keep that. I will keep MCU.
All right, he is going to keep the MCU
Look,
as he
saving
missed
grace.
opponent's choice by a sliver.
Yeah, that was a lucky stop right about there. Okay,
All right.
I will be administering your questions for this round 2. Category you spun was the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Okay.
Question 1. What is the alter ego of the Red Skull?
You want the real name?
Yes,
Johann Schmidt.
correct for 2 points.
All right, so he's got one of his strengths here. He can really start to narrow the gap here in round number 2 if he has a similar round to his opponent.
All right, question number 2. How many fighter jets pursue Iron Man after his first mission to Afghanistan? Yes,
Don't look
this
at
is
me like
kind
that, Robert. Don't look at me like that. You don't even like the first Iron Man.
It's fine.
2.
Correct for another 2 points. Put you up to 12. You're smoking right along. I like it. All right, here we go. Question number 3. What is item 17A?
17.
Nice. That's a great question.
This is a deep cut.
Hey,
That's
Caleb, you
like
know
it.
it?
That's
What?
a good question.
No, I'll shut up. I'm sorry.
Multiple choice. Multiple choice.
All right. Your options are A, Super Soldier Serum. B, the Sokovia Accords. C, the Iron Spider suit. Or D, a code name for the Tesseract.
Iron Spider.
That is correct for 1 point.
All right,
Good.
staying alive here.
Cool.
Judicious use of the multiple choice there. All right. Question number 4 from the category of the MCU. What is the name of the leader of the Jabiri tribe?
I want to point out
Jabari.
that we have a.
The Jabari
Yeah.
is M'Baku.
That is correct.
He beat me to correcting our own unit.
Hey, I don't mind getting corrected when I say something wrong.
It's wrong in our doc. So
Well,
just a little typo.
okay. We'll fix that later. All right. And your last question in this round.
Cool.
What is the computer handle of Samuel Stern in The Incredible Hulk?
Mr. Blue.
Also correct for another 2 points.
That is correct, which means he has definitely seen that terrible movie. Oh, I hate it.
I would
Not
never
that
have
bad.
done that.
Not that
Liv
bad.
Tyler thinks she's going for an Oscar. It is.
Not that bad.
Looking like I have a score here of 21-17 after round 2. Does that sound there,
Yep.
Tyler?
That sounds correct to me.
All right. Excellent round for both of our competitors, as you said. Robert the Hobbit, the champ, still perfect after the first 2 rounds. Heading into round 3, he's pulling in strong. But Caleb, no shame in scoring 17 points in the first 2 rounds of a Geektacular match. You're hanging right there just like we expected you to. All right, let's get ready for round 3.
All right, here are the rules for round number 3.
I'll take what is something Kevin Smets has not seen in the Schmodown, Alex?
Oh, absolutely. For anybody who's seen his recent matches, he is rolling through the Schmodown League. We're, of course, very happy for him. All right, but for right now, we've got to discuss our rules for our match for round number 3. All right? And the rules are as this. Each competitor will pick 3 numbers ranging from 1 to 15. Each number will correspond to a random category in the Geektacular division. All right? Each question will receive 3 questions. Each competitor will receive 3 questions in this round. Those questions range in value from 2 to 3 to 5 points. All right, meaning your first question will be worth 2, your second question will be worth 3, and your third question will be worth 5 points. There is no stealing or multiple choice in this round. Competitors, are you ready?
Yeah, so
All right. So, Robert, you are in the lead, so I will collect your numbers first.
All right. To 15, you said?
Yes, from 1 to 15.
All right. We're going to go 4, 15, and 6.
4, 15, and 6.
For the champ. All right, what you got there, Mad King?
Let's go 13. Let's go 5 and then 7.
13, 5, and 7.
All right. And since you are behind by 4 points, we are going to ask you your 2 points question first. I'll be asking that question. Cool. You pick category 13. Let me go find that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That category is movie release dates.
Fuck, I should have
Movie
read
release
that.
date.
Okay.
Good pick, because I know this is one of your strengths. And your 2-point question in the category of movie release dates is...
Give me the layup.
What year was Star Trek The Motion Picture released?
1979.
That is correct, and Scott Mance loves you.
Vance would have come after you if you missed that one.
Order of
right.
numbers is always going to screw me in this thing. Okay.
Put you at 19 points. You're still 2 behind.
Chance to take the lead here with his 3-pointer.
3 points, that's right. 4 question, and 5 was your second choice for your 3-point question. That corresponds to the category of movie quotes. Movie
that's not
quotes.
terrible either.
All right. And your question is, in which movie does Superman say, I hear everything. You wrote that the world doesn't need a savior, but every day I hear people crying for one.
Hey, Robert. You know I wrote this question for a certain title that you were in, right? Right? Superman Returns. Superman Returns.
Right. That's good for 3 points and the lead.
And the lead.
Hot take. Genuinely the best Superman.
That is genuinely the best Superman movie.
Throws it right over there to Robert to answer his 2-point question. Over to you,
Wow, so
Tyler.
Robert, who has not missed a question all day, now finds himself trailing in round number 3 and having to do some work here. All right, Robert, I will be administering your 2-point question. You chose category number 4. Category number 4 corresponds to the Wizarding World.
Lovely.
Ah,
All right, for 2 points and to reclaim the lead, what is the last name of the Muggle family that Harry lives with?
The Dursleys.
The Dursleys is correct, which brings you back up to 23 points and a retaking of the lead, which means we're going to bounce back to Kaleb.
Swish, nothing but net.
Still has not missed today.
All right. We got this 5-point question for Kaleb. Otherwise,
the exact date he goes back to
Hobbit.
Back to the Future 3 incoming.
The Hobbit will win. And yes, the category number 7 you pick is Back to the Future. You look a little worried about this, my friend.
Very. Let's go.
Only a little.
Your
Let's wrap it
5-point
up.
question. Your 5-point
Get the money
question
back.
in the category of Back to the Future is, what is the name of the mall where Marty returns to 1985 after being in 1955 in Back to the Future?
That's oh shit. Oh,
That's not the answer, but keep thinking.
it's
Remember, you do have 3 JTEs.
cool.
5.
We had one competitor walk off. He'd already won.
2.
Repeat the question.
All right, your first JTE. Reading the question. What is the name of the mall that Marty returns to in 1985 after being in 1955? Big sign right there in the movie.
What a tense moment.
I'm saying this is stressful, and even for me as an announcer, this is stressful.
Yeah, I'm
5,
stressed out myself.
Oh my god.
3,
I know that
2,
repeat the question.
1. Right, second repeat.
Robert, my issue is it's different from the city, right? So I'm screwed.
He is asking his opponent for help now.
The
Robert,
question
do you want to
is,
make this competitive? You want to make this competitive?
the question is, you have no lifelines other than a JTE. Sorry.
Okay.
What is the name of the mall that Marty returns to in 1985 after being in 1955?
It's
This has been a great match.
I'm saying
Coming down to the
different from the
5-pointer.
this is going to be awesome.
It's different from the city, isn't it?
5, 4, 3, 2.
Do I have any more? Do I have one more?
1. Yes. You
Repeat
last
the question.
JTE.
All right.
All right. For last
Came
time,
in handy for him.
for the 5-pointer. And to keep this match going, what is the name of the mall where Marty returns to 1985 after being in 1955? I kind of expected this match to come down to something like this. Just didn't know which way it was going to go.
It's different from the city, but I can't think of anything about the city. Fuck.
5, 4,
We're gonna
3,
need some kind of answer.
2,
Hill
1.
Valley. Hill Valley Mall.
And your winner of the first Geektacular match here in the Movie Trivia Face-Off League. That's right, it's the champ, Robert the Hobbit Parker.
What an incredible way to kick things off at the Geektacular division.
The answer we're looking for was the Lone Pines Mall.
There it is. I knew there was a
Pines
pine
Mall.
in there.
I was gonna say
Pine
Twin
in
Pines.
there.
I was gonna say Twin Pines.
I knew there was a
Lone
pine
Pines
in there, and I
Mall.
was gonna say Oak Pine Mall, and I was like, no.
Well, Tyler, what do you think, man?
I mean, I think this was a phenomenal way to get things started. I think we did a great job. You did a great job as a commissioner setting up a very even match here. I'm not sure exactly how a match can be even when somebody steamrolls through the entire question doc and doesn't get a question wrong the entire time. But Kaleb was able to hang with him, had a chance he took the lead at one point there in round number 3, and then had a chance to bounce it back over to Robert, who would have had to answer his 3 and his 5 in order to win the match. So it was
a spectacular match.
phenomenal.
Exactly what I expected it to be. All right, let's take it over to Andrew, the Elk Kelp. He will be doing our post-match interviews today. Take it away, Andrew.
What's up, face-off fanatics? Kelk the Elk here. After an absolutely amazing barn burner of a match, the first ever in our Geektacular division, and I am joined today by both the winner and the loser. Starting off, we have the winner of today's match with a dominant performance, Robert the Hobbit Parker. Robert, how you doing, brother?
I'm great, man. That was a really fun match. Props to Kaleb. This was a good one.
It was an amazing match, I think, from both competitors, but I've got to say, the league is definitely going to be on notice with you. You had a perfect round 1, a perfect round 2, and round 3, you only got one question. You got that one, too, knocked it out of the park. Would you say that you are the one competitor to rule them all?
I would say that, yes. I played well today. My round 2, getting Spinner's Choice always helps. But there wasn't any categories on that wheel I wouldn't have done well with. Would have swept the MCU for Kaleb as well. But hey, I felt really good when I got right away in 2. But then when it came down to it, when Kaleb got MCU, he put me on my heels a little bit. Kaleb is no slouch. 17 some points, 20, 24, something like that. 24 points. However many he got, like. That's a great score. 22 said thank you. 22 points. That's a great score. Kaleb is a great player. Today I did what I said I was going to do. I was better.
You absolutely were. You definitely showed up here today, and I don't disagree with you one bit. Kaleb played an amazing match, but I don't think there's anybody who's going to be coming out of this match looking at the performance that you just put on, Robert, who is not going to be afraid to see their name go up on that board against you. Moving forward, are you looking to be the champion in this league as you have been in so many others?
Absolutely. I said it in my opening promo. I'm three Intergeekdom leagues that I'm the champ of right now. Hoping to make it a 4th. I would love to add this one to my list. I went perfect today. I hope to continue doing that. If 6 matches down the line, you can still say I've never missed a question in this league. That's the ultimate goal. But I would love to, as this league keeps building, as the Geektacular division keeps building, as more people start joining, as more players are introduced, I would love to take on all comers. I'm here to play whoever wants to, whoever thinks they can step to me, I'll take them on. And if that results in me being the champ, so be it.
All right, Robert, once again, absolutely amazing match today. I know I enjoyed watching that one, and I know that a lot of the other competitors out there, they're going to be shaking in their boots. You're not going to get a lot of challenges up front, I don't think. We're going to come right back to you in just a moment. Robert Parker, your winner, and we are coming back right now with the wonderful, the amazing competitor, Kaleb, the Mad King Kamako. All right, Kaleb, the Mad King Kamako, here with me right now. Unfortunately, losing this match, but putting on an absolutely amazing performance, as you just saw. Kaleb, against any other competitor today, I think that you would have done just fantastically. Probably would have had a great shot at taking that whole match, if not taking it outright. But I do have to ask you one question. after that round one, after that round two, watching how Robert was playing, did you hear him give that last answer and think to yourself, oh, I'm foxed?
See, the moment they said I'm playing Robert for the debut, I knew this was a title match for a debut. There's only one person who's ever been able to beat me. That's so playing Robert for a debut means I'm 0-1 with an asterisk of I just played the greatest of all time. So I think whoever I play next, I'm going to win, and the person I play after that, I'm going to win, and again and again and again until me and Robert get to rematch for the title. Like that's what's going to happen. It's just I have to go back around again. Honestly, I think I'm the best player in this league, not named Robert Parker. And I think everyone that I can play next is going to lose. They look and they see the 0-1 record, and that's going to fool them because 78% accuracy is not my best, but it's certainly not my worst. And yeah, I mean, 22 points. Come on, I only lost to Robert by a point, and he's the GOAT. So just saying.
Certainly not.
And Robert, last time we played, it was a TKO. Last time I played Robert, that was a TKO. This time, it came down to my last question. So, just saying. I think I've improved a little bit.
Well, Kaleb, certainly no competitor going to be looking past you as we move forward in the Geekdom League. I know we're going to see you coming back here soon, and I know that a rematch between you and Robert is going to be highly anticipated. Obviously, your round one, that's probably where the faltering happened. You had a couple questions. I feel like you were getting close on those ones. Do you feel like maybe it was just that one little moment, that hesitation that kept you from taking this match all the way to the end, maybe even pushing to sudden death today?
I would say there's only one question in this match that I don't think I should have missed, and that was the Star Wars one. And I think I was on the right track. I just didn't quite get there in time. But overall, thinking about it, I missed questions that I legitimately didn't know. I mean, again, Back to the Future forgot that was geek. And it definitely was a question I've heard 1,000 times before, and I just couldn't remember it. So that's on me. Now I will remember Lone Pine Mall forever. Hopefully. So if that ever comes up again, that's a question I don't miss. But yeah, no, I think I played really solid, and yeah, I don't know. I think I played really good.
All right, Kaleb, I know you've got a lot of competitors out there that you've seen in the other leagues. You've got people who are coming in to face off as it continues to grow, continues to get bigger. And I think there might be someone out there that you're looking for. Are there any players coming into this league that you'd like to call out today?
There's a couple, and Caleb Boatman's like in around here, but I don't think he's playing geek. I don't think he wants to come here. I'd knock his ass out. But there's someone who's on my level. There's someone who is on my caliber that I know is about to play. He's not as good as me, but he's like okay. And I think he's got an ego that needs to kind of go down a few pegs. Mr. VHS Nazario Montenegro, if you lose, which you will lose your debut, I'll come knock your ass out. How about that?
All right, we've got a call out already in the Geektacular League. That's right, Montenegro being called out by a very strong competitor, Kaleb Kamako. Absolutely amazing match today. Just couldn't quite pull it out. But Kaleb, you've got nothing to hang your head about. I'm sure we're going to see you back real soon. Unfortunately, the loser today, Kaleb Kamako, but he's not done. With that, going back to you, Tyler and Snacks.
All right, great after post-match interviews there. Thank you, Elk, for jumping in there and filling in because we had Tyler on the desk today.
Absolutely.
Oh, great match today between the Hobbit and the Mad King. As I said before, went pretty much exactly like I expected it to. Two fantastic competitors, great trash talk. Even in the post-match interviews, we got our first call out already for the Geektacular division. People, you are on notice. These guys are serious. Step up your game. Make sure you bring in your best one. What do you say there, other guy?
I mean, I don't think I can harp on it enough. The way Robert was able to come in here, storm through this thing, had an entire match where he did not miss a single question. That is just unheard of. But I want to touch on something that Kaleb mentioned during his post-match interview. He kind of said that since he has an 0-1 record now, that he might be able to fly under the radar. But I don't think that's going to be the case, at least not for anybody who's actually witnessed this match.
Yeah, it's not often you're going to see a 22-point non-winner in any division. I mean, this is a hard-fought match. 23-22 is nothing to be sneered at. And as he said in his post-match, he's 0-1, but it has an asterisk next to it. These guys are serious. They're going to be serious competition all the way through this Geektacular division. We got other folks coming in from the other leagues. We got new folks coming in who have never competed before. I think Geektacular is going to be spectacular. By the way, good puns today, Elk. I liked when you asked him if he thought he was foxed. That was good.
Yes, want to thank the Elk again for doing a great post-match interview, filling in for me, showing that we've got a lot of talent that can come in here and fill in this league. Also want to go ahead and thank our question writing team once again. Thank all you guys that work in the graphic design, help us make these things happen. Everybody that I'm forgetting, you guys, this community drives this league forward, and we thank you all so much for that.
That's right. Graphics team, editing team, recording, question writing, the commissioners, all the participants, and especially today, our guys, the Hobbit, the Mad King, my friend, the other guy sitting across the desk from me, and a big shout out and thank you to all you Movie Trivia Face-Off fans. Thank you for tuning in to this initial Geektacular Division match. And remember, be excellent to each other.